Hey guys, welcome to the show. Here's the intro.
Well, I heard the news, there's good rocket tonight.
Okay. You may be wondering, where is my headset? And right now, I am giving my headset a break. I have used it so much that I developed a dead pixel, and it hurts. It hurts right here. So I'm gonna baby it, and I think I'm gonna take my virtual reality tours down to once a week. But I think I'm going to do some cleanup quests and stuff. However, I have been promising a tour of Croup Manor. The last time I tried to do Croup Manor, I was confronted by a lot of stuttering, so I was not able to get a very good recording. What we are going to do is... What am I doing? Croup Manor's over here. So we are going to go out to Croup Manor, and we are going to have ourselves a real good time. If I can find it. There's Warwick. It's over by Fort Strong, isn't it? No. There it is. It's in... What is that? Nahant? Nihant. You know, I have half a temptation to get really deep into the Creator's Kit and just transform Nahant into a thriving colony. I mean, why not? It's a pretty cool little place. All right, here it is. And I'm glad I'm able to actually show it to you like this because with the headset on, we can only view this in its lowest quality. So here we are at, ultra quality. We can do that and do the jump thing. I have some mods, of course. All right, so Ada is back. Okay, well, that's all right. I'm not going to complain about that. Ada really drops my frame rate, and so I've tried to get rid of her many times. I actually had to resort to getting rid of one of my other robots by going into the console and literally disabling it. Okay, so this is Croup Manor, which I think I would like to turn into some sort of... if I ever decide to go Brotherhood, this would be like the Brotherhood training site, or a training camp, for squires, I have not played enough Brotherhood. I've just started the Brotherhood quest, so I don't know. It is what it is. Anyhow, I wanted this central area, because when I first built it, this central area right here was very open, and I wanted guns, but I wanted the guns to be a little protected. But furthermore, I wanted the generator that powered the guns to be safe. So I built a little bunker here. There were 2 guard posts on either side of the door. I removed them for reasons I'm not quite remembering. Anyhow, we've got a little sales area for the shopkeeper. So when you come in and you check in with the guards, then you can come in here and sell whatever it is that you wanted to sell, or for the general store purposes. And then you go inside of the house, and then there's other stuff spread out throughout. So anyhow, let's go check out our guns. First of all, you can go straight up with this ladder right here. However, I wanted people to, have access to this ramp, because you can't get rid of the ramp. And I didn't want to build over it either, so I decided to put it to good use. And as we can see, we do have 1 guard on duty. Unsettling. Of course you do, Codsworth. So anyhow, yes, I'm going to put a couple chairs here for people to relax, because, when you're on guard duty, it sucks. And especially this isn't really guard duty. You know what this is? This is making sure that these guns are still working. okay? Because once these guns break down, then this person runs down into here or, grabs more artillery. The same with these guys, These guys have their guns and everybody's set up nicely. So anyway, that's kind of this area. I figured it was, you know, something fun, just to really play around with this stuff. So anyhow, I have a secret room. We'll show that later. All right. Yeah, this is probably going to wind up being a long episode. Okay, so when we first enter, of course, you notice that we have corn, all the way up our pathway to the edge of the barrier. Okay, so once we get past here, we can't place any corn, and you can see that the line actually cuts from here to here. I literally cannot place corn here. So anyhow, that's not like a complaint or anything. I think it's funny that you can actually see the delineation through such a layout of objects. One thing I would like to do in the future is run picket fence along the edge of this coast or the edge of this cliff. Not because I think it would serve any purpose, just I think it would look nice. I think it would look aesthetic. So anyhow, I've got El Brahmin just coming, chilling at the trough, enjoying it. We've got some water pumps, power and everything, or being powered by power source up there. But anyhow, oh yes, we fixed up the holes in the walls, except for this. As you can see here, we use concrete to patch up these holes. This hole right here, I left purposefully open. My intent is to put in a red chair facing out that way and just have a bunch of ammo and guns and jet. Or, just tons of drugs. Be like, this is the madman's, lair. You're on madman duty. And, of course, Kingsport Lighthouse, you can see over here in the distance, it would be this guy communicating with this guy, because when he turns his light on or off, these white walls really reflect it, so you can see the hole in this building from Kingsport Lighthouse, mostly on a clear day. So anyhow, and you got to set your FOV down to like 40. Well, not 40, but usually I bring it down to like 80. So I was just being severe. So anyhow, that is that area. And of course, instead of repairing that hole right there, I decided to make use of this awning and put some stuff up there. And so I wanted to make sure that it had at least a little bit of realistic support. I wanted to put another pillar, right here, or probably right here. But, all in time. It's somewhat feasible because of these pylons, or these deck parts, or whatever they are. Yeah, because they're sturdy enough. I feel like if you built onto this, you could literally span the gap between here to there, reasonably well, especially if you've got, another corner. So I figured in the in the interest of not being too nitpicky, I decided to let it go. All right, so let's check out the chapel. Not the chapel, but I guess it's the room of contemplation. When you first get here, you've got some nice Diamond City radio for you. We have fresh, clean water, okay, and a pitcher of ice. If somebody could make a mod that had just a whole pitcher full of ice, that would be so nice to put here. And of course, we've got just tons of Nuka-Cola. We got some Quantum. But people like to come here, and they'll sit and they'll meditate or pray or whatever it is. I think it's kind of just a chill place for people. It's just something different. And this is the hospital, for better, this is it. So, you can come in from the road, and you go to the hospital. Alright, let's put this on walk mode. I definitely need to turn that bench around. Dang it. You know, you think you got them all, and you never know till somebody sits down. Okay, so this is pretty self-explanatory. We just got, as much stuff in here as we can. I really wish I could decorate these properly, but again, I might have to go into the creation kit and make a mod of one of these and just deck it out full of medical supplies. That way, people can use them and they actually look like they're being used. And so I have right here the doc. Okay, has like a normal patient, and she's been experimenting on different drugs and stuff with the blood, and is like looking at it scientifically, and well, you know the person's not in that bed anymore. So anyhow, if you're a doctor, or a patient, actually I think the doctor would most likely keep their stuff down there. But anyhow, this is storage for probably the patients, but then more medical supplies would be up here and up here. Let's go check out the bar. This is not the only bar, but it is one of the quaintest. Okay. It's literally right up against the edge of the map again. I cannot build any further than this right here. And I want to put some more lights. I definitely feel I could use some more lights. Anyhow, I'm surprised there's not more people here. I don't even know if this is assigned to anybody right now. And I could probably go around and pick up these lanterns, maybe. Nope. Oh well. Okay, so that is the little area there. As you can see, we've got, in case, now, I don't know, what you guys know about machinery or anything, but if this should happen to explode, not saying it would, but saying, it's a water pump, a jet of water could shoot out, and they use, like, very precise, very thin streams of water jets to cut metal. So I put a barrack, a guard barrack friggin' wall right here just to protect these guys. If they're sitting here and something goes bad, I don't want these guys to have to pay the price. And of course, the walls here, I feel like, they're reinforced. Maybe. Who knows? We may be expanding out the hospital. All right, so let's go check out the rest of the place. Oh yeah? Okay. All right, so yeah, there's still lots to check out. We haven't even been properly inside. Okay, so this is what I call the community room. This is where everybody comes in. As you can see, there's our little chill area. Is that innuendo? Was she innuendoing me? I'm gonna tell MXR shit. So anyhow, just things, stuff. It needs more decorations, I feel, and it kills me that I can't get rid of that. I wanted to cover it up somehow, but even putting a shelf, unless I like merge it in, or I don't know, something, bookshelf, I don't know, whatever. You may be wondering where people use the loo, and it is right down here. This is what I would properly call the boys' bathroom. Because, I don't really foresee any girls going down here, especially with the urinal that close to this toilet. Not saying that they are afraid that somebody would be using it while they are using that, but splash zone, just think about it, guys. All right, and so somebody has even dropped their, toiletries. Yes. Beyond that door is, of course, shriveled up, nasty old Mr. Croup. So I really think the girls probably wouldn't spend too much time down here. Man, I really wish I could modify that bottom cell. It has a lot of potential. So anyhow, that's the boys' bathroom. And let's head upstairs. Now, just because I call that the boys' bathroom doesn't mean that the other bathroom back here is the girls' bathroom. It just means that the girls just don't use that bathroom. And it's not like It's not like a spoken thing. It's just, I just know. I know that if this was an actual place, the girls are not going to use that bathroom. I'm sorry, they're just not. Okay. So anyhow, this is the room of madness where you sit out here and you watch the lights, and you sit here just with your chair, watching the waves come in, polishing your gun, thinking about how they done your family wrong, and when they come cresting over the edge of that bluff, you're gonna pump their guts full of lead. Sorry.
Lost track of how many blisters I got.
Well, it's gonna happen. This is Fallout. It's the apocalypse, dude. So a nice place to chill. I kind of wanted to refer to this as like the spa, and it kind of is, but it really isn't. Okay, so this definitely needs some decoration. If you guys can recommend what to put here, do so. This is kind of a nice little nook. Okay, you can sit in here and use your weights, and I'm gonna put some free weights in here. Just hang out and think about I'm be a squire for the brotherhood. Yeah, stuff. And then the bathroom. Okay.
Can we trade a few things?
Of course.
Well, I really wanted you to get out of the way. That's what I was wanting. Move. So, do we have to come back to this place? No. Okay, we're in. Okay, so this is why I don't necessarily call this the girls' bathroom, is because the guys will come in here to do their own laundry. No, there is not the ladies doing everybody's laundry. It's not like that here. Okay. We've got grooming stations. Guys are going to be shaving here, and of course, bathroom, toilet stalls. I'm going to put maybe some doors on them if I can, and then showers. And I wanted at least one, normal looking shower, and then I just, was like, yeah, they just pipe it throughout the rest of the walls. I think I have some pipes in one of my add-ons somewhere. We could trick it out. So anyhow, that's the spa bathroom. Dun, dun, dun. There's the gym. Come on, Ellen. Come on. Do it. Yeah, you did it. All right. You done? All right. One more. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. I don't care. Okay.
Farming's as honest work gets.
More war stuff. Just children of Adam, all praise be to Adam. I kind of put that in there because, there's going to be a lot of kids here. Kids are impressionable, and they just put up whatever, for no good reason. It's this or that. So I'm going to do this or that. Here's the hotel. So the reason the hotel is up here is because there's so much activity going around. If you were, really looking to come in and be safe from the road, this is really where you would want to be. And I made sure that I put down, carpets for people, because when you get up in the morning, you don't want your feet on the cold floor.
Yes, really.
And, of course, the clock to remind them when it's time to check out. Yeah. All right. This area right here is for the cadets. They have their own little rooms. Okay.
Yes.
And storage areas and whatnot. Close that real quick. Got a little alcove right here, and then another one right here for the, the actual squires. So the trainees would be in other rooms, or maybe this would be for the majority of the trainees, and then this would be for the squire master, like the oldest kid. What do they call him in Harry Potter? Like the head boy. And then, of course, like the lieutenants who have actually earned, a little bit of privacy. Okay? Yeah, that makes sense. All right. So let's check out this top area. So I do have a guard post right here and there because, well, I really wanted one right here. Even though I did have that one right there, it just it felt right. It felt good to have it right there. Kind of like a good way to to look out and see the zombies, because the zombies will come up from this area whenever they do spawn, and they'll come up this hill. And so it's fun to watch the guns, you know, cut them down. Lots of fun. So over here is a nice place to chill. As you can see, yes, we do have first aid kits everywhere because kids are dumb and they'll mess themselves up. Okay, this is where obviously the squire trainers come and sit at the end of the day and, you know, bitch about the squires and, you know, make sure the squires aren't getting out of their room, you know. And yes, those are all vodka. Not vodka bottles, vodka. So anyhow, I think we can walk properly again. Of course, we do have this
dangerous look about you.
guard station.
Hope you ain't here for me.
Totally, totally. This is a quaint little kitchen. I wanted to put this basket and just fill it full of fruit and stuff, or maybe some, you know, just some freebies for people. And got a little soup station and your Eatatron. And of course, I don't know how to fill stuff in there, but you know, it would be cool if it worked. We have a barbecue, and we have a cooking stove, and we have a place to wash stuff, probably produce, or I don't know, just, you know, wash your hands. A locker for the cook, to keep, you know, spices and stuff or whatever. Your refrigerator, a melon in the sink, because you can never have too many melons. And of course, a frosty machine and a cappuccino maker, because these guys are badass like that, you know? When the higher-ups come to check on these kids, they don't want to be punished by, you know, enduring horrible, groveling situations. And now the cadets, you know, they get to walk past, you know, this opening right here every day, but they're not allowed out here, you know? They're not allowed out here. So they see this and they aspire to it. They're like, one day I'm going to get over there and I'm even going to go past that yellow curtain. No, you won't, Timmy. Yes, I will, George. I don't. So, you know, nice contemplative areas for people to sit and enjoy the evening. I figure if you were introducing new curriculum, you'd have basically all the teachers, you know, sitting around, talk about stuff. And then we have my favorite area right here in the whole game. Alright, so this is obviously where stock for the kitchen is, and other things. But also, you may have saw this from the other area, we got a little gun shack. And this little gun shack is targeted to take out all the Zed. So we have guns coming in from this angle, and then we got guns coming in from that angle. They get, you know, pretty much wiped out super quick. I don't think they even get into the compound. But still, you know, maybe some little picket fence just for aesthetics, to build a sense of expensiveness, or to build a sense of it would be a false sense of security, you know, because you really wouldn't want to go hang out by that fence, because yeah, a ghoul could come by and just bite off the top of your head or something. But when the cadets get there and they see that it's big and it's, you know, it's wide, you know, they're like, oh, I feel a little safe. And then, you know, picket fences, and then they get to see the real world when these guns come to life and just blow the shit out of everything. So I figured if I was the person who had to sit here every day, well, I might have ways to get through it, you know. So make sure you got lots of ammo. And yes, I know these are missile launchers, and I know that missiles are probably just a skosh too big for these containers, but I like to think that you could fit maybe 6 missiles into each container. Just a thought. And of course, the reason this post is not right there is because I got right literally up to the edge of the map. If you recall, there is a speakeasy down below. So I cannot walk out there properly. There we go. Okay, so if you're in this gunner post, you know, yeah, gunner post, whatever. If you're in this post and it's time for you to get some shut-eye and somebody's relieving you, you get your own little, dugout. And this is basically the first responder, place. And it's basically where the most paranoid person in the bunch stays, the one who's actually the most worried about security and whatnot. The person whose entire family has been taken by the Institute, and they're worried about shit. And so, yeah, just right here, I will be vigilant. I'll hear it. I'll kill them all. But you know what? They got a buff out addiction. It's that's their dad's grandpa's uncle's pocket watch down there, and a little cap stash. I won't take his caps. Looks like he's got some books. Is that a Marxist manifesto? What the fuck is that? All right. Whoa. Can never be too careful. I mean, extremist literature amongst these guys. Can't let that around the kids. Okay. It'll warp their little minds. So that is essentially the Croup Manor. I have 2 little places left to show you. I promised there's a little room in here to show you, but there's one more secret place, and I think we'll go check that out first. I can't even put railings on the sides because I'm that close to the edge of the build. Alright. Okay, so yeah, well, I didn't really mention this part either. The majority of the food that these people grow, I know you see that there's a lot of corn down there, but they actually grow most of their food on the roof. Check that out. Everything's here. So, not too bad. And of course, you got some guns. You got one gun just in case. And I put the settlement tower all the way up here, just to keep it safe. Let's see, what are those people doing down there? Looks like they're off to go make some trades. Or nope, just farming. That's cool. All right. That guy looks like he could have been a squire for a while. Or lady. Got a, squire-looking cap. Okay, so let's go check out the first secret. No, it's not out here. And it's not over there either. Alright. It's not over here either. Okay. Wait a second. I just thought of something. Never mind. I was being dumb. Okay, so...
You hear about that farm run by ghouls? Isn't that something?
Isn't that something? Yeah, I've been there. Alright, put away your gun, dude. You're scaring people. So, yep, just make sure nobody's, peeing too far away from their mark. Okay. Very good. Alright, here it is. Yeah, it's in here. Specifically, right here. What? Haha! Yes. And lock. Alright, this is my private bedroom. I've got my shroud gun. I'm gonna deck it out with some other stuff. But yeah. That's the way it is. And just some cool stuff. And you can look out the window, enjoy the day. But mostly, I like it when I can, crash out here and then, avoid everybody else. But once people get into the bedroom, it is hell getting them out. Fortunately, I got the lock doors thing. So, for some reason, nobody will spawn in here other than my, my characters. So, anyhow. Ada, you just fucked it all up. Get out of my room. Get out of my room, Ada. You out. Out. No, get out. Out of my room. Go. Don't hide on the other side of the door. Don't push me. Go. Get out of my room, Ada. Mom, Ada's in my room. Ugh. Well, you know what?
Never fear.
Freaking stay
I will
there.
ensure your safety to the best of my ability.
No, you won't. So there's the room, the very last room, the last one I have to show you. Okay, let's go check it out. Put the gun away. All right. So I want to turn this thing into like a little fishing type deal. Put some, fishing rods in here. Get a more nautical theme going. But this is supposed to be the generator room. But honestly, bros, I think we know what goes on in here. I think we know what goes on in here. I think we all know. I think we all know what goes on in here. Little Diamond City radio. We got plenty of ammo for up there. But I think we know what goes on in here. So, alright you guys, I hope you enjoyed this tour of Croup Manor. It is one of my favorite builds. It's actually one of the builds that is making me think I am going to stop making builds in the actual game, and I think I might knuckle down and start making them in the creation kit for everybody to enjoy. If you like that idea, and if you like this series, if you like any of the shows, like and subscribe and give me a comment. I really love comments. So let me know what you guys think, and thank you once again for joining me. This has been a lot of fun, and I look forward to this time of day every day. And when I'm not here, I wish I was. So, alright guys, let's get on out of here.
Hope you ain't one of them things. Here to spy on me.
Easy living, this ain't.
Escape. Save. New save. And jump out. Alright. Check the tape. Stop record. And I will see you guys on the next episode.